The story of the three temptations of Christ has been the opening gospel of Lent for the last 1,500 years because its message is timeless. Each generation has to face its own temptations, which lures them away from their closer relationship with God. The first temptation Jesus faced was to turn stones into bread, to satisfy his physical needs ahead of his inner spiritual life. This is our most severe temptation, to put material goods first and God last. We work such long hours trying to satisfy our needs and our wants that stress and exhaustion deplete our spiritual lives. Today there is no downtime, no escape from our work or from the demands people make on our time. Many people are working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a formula guaranteed to cause a breakdown in our relationship with God. Yet we accept this pressure because we think the material benefits will be huge down the road. We discount the value of our spiritual nourishment and try to live by bread alone. The second temptation Jesus faced was to use whatever power he possessed as the Son of God to humble those who did not believe in him. We too are tempted to use our personal power to prove we are right by humiliating others. There are so many broken relationships at home, at work, even at church, because people feel they can act selfishly, empowered by hurtful memories and experiences that they will not let go of. I know a woman who held a grudge against her sister for 25 years. She used the power of that grudge to deny her sister forgiveness. Even on her deathbed, she took her anger with her to the grave. We hold on to our emotional garbage because we think it is the only power we have against those who hurt us. Lent is a time to let go and let God help you get on with your life and your spiritual journey. Trust that God will sort it all out. We will never see the bright light of Easter if we continue to live in the dark shadows of the past. Do not put God to the test by holding on to anger and hurt. The third temptation Jesus faced was to ignore the mission God gave him and seek glory by following someone else. Years ago, I tried to help a young man suffering from alcohol addiction. I eventually got him into an AA meeting, but even though he knew he was an alcoholic, he would not go back to another meeting. He said, "I don't need those people telling me what to do. I'll find another way to do this on my own." I have heard many people with many different problems convince themselves that whatever God's plan is for them, they don't need to follow it to get what they want. They are willing to follow every psychic, health guru, or New Age psychologist who tells them that if they follow their instructions, they can heal themselves. The world may offer much faster, easier, and less painful ways to achieve our goals, but we will never be our true selves until we learn to give ourselves to God and to serve only Him. Our 40-day Lenten journey starts with a journey to the desert, where we will face our own temptations and hopefully find our way to the joy of a new life in Jesus Christ this Easter.